That's so rude.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Oh shit! Peace and love, guys.
Cut it out.
No. You're being a fucking. I'm telling you that you're being a fucking bitch. You're stupid. You're not as intelligent as you think you are, and you're disrespectful. And someone's finally telling you that you're because you are.
Mean nothing to me.
Good.
Goodbye.
How about these words? Get your ass up. Get the fuck up out of here.
Tensions explode on Myron Gaines' show after a guest repeatedly accuses him of misogyny and refuses to engage in an actual discussion. What starts as a debate quickly turns into open hostility, and as Myron responds with direct rebuttals, the exchange completely breaks down. When the disrespect doesn't stop, Myron makes it clear there's a line, and once it's crossed, the conversation is over. Before further delay, let's get right into it.
Funny, bro. It's just funny, man.
Okay.
It's funny because you don't know how to deal with it.
Oh.
Is that supposed to be a burn?
No, it's just the truth.
I don't know how to deal with what specifically. Would I not know how to deal with?
What you don't know how to deal with?
Huh?
What you don't know how to deal with?
Yes, what do I not know?
Elevating your mindset. Having a better understanding of women other than the misogynistic one that you do have.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, it's getting fired.
Well,
How dare you? Nobody hurt me.
let me ask you this. What is the definition of misogyny?
Oh, Lord. You want the textbook definition?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. And then you could go ahead and give your colloquial definition.
Colloquial.
I actually don't know what colloquial is.
You're kidding me.
Huh? Hold on. She got us.
Okay.
She got us.
No, I'm just getting a little scatterbrained personally because I do have ADHD, and now that I have been riled up a little bit, I just want to formulate my words specifically to make sure that I'm accurate.
Gotcha.
Sure.
I don't like being wrong. I don't like speaking on something, and I don't like to continue to speak out of my mouth when specifically I know that I've now been heightened. So I want to take a second to think about it. You're not going to put me on that.
Yeah, so what is the definition of misogyny? You can give the textbook one, then you can go ahead and give the colloquial one.
Take your time.
The urban. The ayahuasca.
Misogyny?
Yep.
I would say I don't have your dictionary textbook definition for it. I'm not going to give it to you because I'm not going to be entirely fucking accurate, and I'm not going to do that dumb shit. I would say misogyny for me personally is men who
So let me just get this straight real
lack
fast.
the ability to respect women, to have an understanding of them outside of their purpose for you to get your nut off. That is what you do. Your ego awareness? Oh, baby, it is so beyond me.
So it's interesting.
You gotta level up, honey.
So you use the word
It's
that you don't know the definition of? You use the word.
I do know the word, but do I know the word?
I said you use the word
Okay.
that you don't know the definition of.
Sure, go
to
ahead.
insult me.
Live it up.
That's interesting.
Live it up.
And the only thing you have to me is that I didn't know the textbook definition.
Yeah, I
Cry
mean,
me a river.
well,
Fuck.
words do have a meaning. And if you're going to use a term and you don't know the definition, that's a little crazy.
You are, though. Are you not?
Am I
And
not
if you
what?
are not misogynistic, please explain to me in a beautiful, eloquated way how you are not a misogynist.
So, it's interesting because you use the word you don't know the definition of.
And now you're just repeating
then-
shit because you don't want to explain.
Because you keep interrupting me. So I have to start it over again to get my point across. So yes, you use words you don't know the definition of to try to insult someone on a show. And the interesting thing is, the definition of misogyny is the hatred of women. I don't think I hate women.
You
my
absolutely
thing
do.
is I understand you guys. And since I understand you guys, I don't respect you guys as equals because men and women are not equals. And that's just the reality of it. And to take it a step further, women don't want equals. They don't want a guy that's as tall as them. They don't want a guy that is as strong as them. They want a guy that's stronger, makes more money, smarter, everything. So I find it interesting that someone with a master's degree who doesn't even know what the First Amendment is as an American citizen.
I'm a PhD.
And doesn't he? Yeah, you said after I said it. Afterwards.
Wow.
Because did I not say that I don't want to be completely wrong, so I'm not going to speak on something if it's not entirely
You've been
accurate?
wrong about quite a bit.
Okay. So are you.
No, actually, unlike you, I know the definition of the words I use. So
I'm so happy that you have a fucking dictionary in your back pocket.
What the fuck?
Hatred for women. No, my thing is that you're saying, okay, misogyny is hatred for women. The reason why you have a hatred for women is because you do not love them. You do not try to understand them. You do not care about them in the ways that you should, because you are looking from only a masculine and a man's standpoint. You're not looking at it through a women's standpoint.
Here's the thing. I actually do look at it from a woman's standpoint. That's the big difference, because
he said we don't bring you anything.
Yeah.
So we don't benefit you in any way.
Yes. Being objective and being real here, women bring very little benefit to men in a platonic relationship. Women get all the benefit for platonic relationships. Now, here's the thing, right? Unlike women, right? We have to understand you guys to get laid. You guys don't have to understand us to get laid. You guys don't even got to understand us to get money out of us, okay? But we have to understand you guys to get what we want. So the thing is, I've written books about you guys. I study women quite a bit. I've talked to literally like almost 4,000 plus women on this show. So it's funny because this isn't the first time that someone like you has said, you're misogynistic, and then I asked them what's the definition, and you guys don't know. Another thing that's interesting about women, you guys just use terms because you feel like it's right, even though it isn't right.
If you run back my layman's definition, it basically
now it's a layman's definition.
Which I called it from jump.
There is no layman's definition.
Okay, well, I said it wasn't textbook, so
yeah.
I said it in my own words. By all means.
Master's degree, guys. This is higher education for you right here. This is higher education.
I hate to break it to you,
ICBC college, bro?
Higher education just isn't everything.
Like literally higher education.
Are you higher than your education? Oh, man. Listen, that was a good one. You tried.
You tried and you
I
failed.
was still in that one.
That was bad.
Yeah.
If we're misogynist, trust me, you would be on this panel right now.
Yeah, bro. Like,
yeah.
It's the way that your mindset is. That's the problem. It's the way
Stay
that
in front
you
of the
look
mic.
at women.
Stay in front of the mic. We can't hear you.
The way that you say certain things and the way that you talk about them, those are things that are inflicting hatred towards women. You are taking it in such a literal sense when you need to dig much deeper than that.
How deep do you want to go?
No, but life is actually pretty simple. When you boil everything down, everything is pretty simple.
if you infer someone hates women and it's not true, and then they correct you, and then you say, oh, you're taking it literally, but that's what you said.
Because if you think those things about women, you don't genuinely love women. You love what women can bring you or do for
What are
you.
you saying that you think that he thinks about women?
What the fuck? Everything he's been saying, babe. Have you not heard what he's been talking about on this podcast?
I don't think that they hate women, though. I think
I acknowledge the biological realities. See, here's the thing. I acknowledge the biological realities between men and women and how they're different. Like, you know, a perfect example. When we speak, we convey information, right? If I were to call him a misogynist, I would probably know what the word means. Unlike you, though, you go ahead and say you're misogynistic because you feel like it's the right word. What was that?
So let's spin the block on this one again.
It's to establish what I'm trying to explain here, where women convey how they feel versus what's real. Okay. Communicate very differently. So you felt like that was the right word to use at the time, even though it wasn't. Right? And you feel like, oh, well, I get this feeling that they're like, you know, saying these things about women that aren't flattering. So I'm going to just say that they hate women. No, it's just the truth. It's just the truth. I mean, like, I've said negative things about men. No one runs around and calls me a misandrist.
Yeah,
you know?
facts.
That's a word.
See? Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a word.
I don't know.
Yeah, and that's another thing in itself. So everyone knows misogyny or has heard misogyny, but no one's ever heard the word misandry. Because it's totally socially acceptable to shit on and hate men.
Yeah.
But if a guy criticizes women, they get responses like that. You're misogynistic. No, I'm just being critical of women. Because I understand them. And again, I don't respect you guys as equals. And that's how you guys fucking want it. You guys want chivalry? You want a gentleman? You want a guy to open your door, pay the bill, take care of you? That's not equality, baby. That's me being the fucking superior. But I'm the one that has the balls to fucking say that's what it is. Women don't want to equal. So I understand you guys. That's why I don't respect you guys as equals.
Let me know in the comments whether you agree with Myron Gaines' broader argument that modern society often applies different standards of accountability depending on gender. His point is that certain forms of rhetoric aimed at men have become socially acceptable, while even neutral or factual statements made by men can be met with extreme backlash. From his perspective, simply stating basic biological realities, things commonly discussed in fields like medicine, physiology, or evolutionary biology, is enough to provoke outrage. The reaction isn't always about what's being said, but how it's perceived. In moments like this, disagreement quickly turns emotional, even when no personal insult is being made. What's interesting is the double standard in everyday conversations. In street interviews and public polls, when men are asked whether women are important or necessary, the overwhelming response is usually yes. But when the question is reversed, the tone often shifts. Answers can become dismissive, degrading, or framed in a way that minimizes men's contributions altogether. Myron's argument is that this contrast reflects a broader cultural trend. Many people are comfortable openly criticizing or devaluing men while reacting strongly when similar language is used in the opposite direction. That imbalance, he argues, fuels resentment and misunderstanding rather than productive dialogue. Whether you agree with his conclusions or not, this clip highlights how emotionally charged gender discussions have become and how quickly conversations can escalate when people feel their identity or status is being challenged. If you're finding the discussion interesting, hit the like button and turn on notifications. And if you'd like to support the channel, check out the link in the description. Now, let's get back into the video.
And I'm just the one with the balls to say it. 90% of guys think like I do. They just won't say it because they want to get laid.
Yep.
Including your fucking platonic friend.
Let me ask you this. You say that you don't respect women as equals, but do you respect women at all?
Of course I do.
Okay, that's it.
Well, because you got to understand that for me to even give them courtship or anything, you have to respect them to some degree. But I just don't respect them as equals because, I mean, if I'm going to be all the way honest, I look at women as inferiors. They can't build nothing. They don't contribute to society. They don't really...
I don't know what women you've been around.
I
think you need to change your surroundings.
I don't do anything.
Oh, really? One skyscraper that a woman's built. Or a bridge.
Come on over, guys.
That, okay, can't do that, but
That's
I
my
mean...
point. They don't build society.
I mean, that, but I know how to build a wall. If my uncle was to call me right now and was to be like, yo, I need you to go ahead and do these tiles, I could call my cousin, and if my cousin is up, my cousin could go ahead and vouch for that.
I thought you respect women, but that's unrespectful.
Like, come on, that, but then...
Okay, so how am I wrong? What did I say that's wrong?
Women can build nothing.
Yeah, they don't build anything. That's true.
Oh, okay.
That's objectively true.
Yeah,
A
maybe
woman created the Wi-Fi. The only reason you're streaming right now is because a woman created
Actually,
the Wi-Fi.
that's not true. It was built by a man.
You just challenge.
That's not true. Someone tried that on me
Okay,
before.
so a woman created the GPS.
Look that up. I don't think that's true either.
It is true.
No, it's not true.
Mo.
Yep. And here's the other thing too. Like, okay, let's go ahead and the Wi-Fi women didn't create. Sorry, we fact checked that one time. Yeah. Let's assume women built GPS. The reality is men produce like 95% of everything. Women don't invent anything. They don't build anything. That's fine. But it's the truth.
We build human life.
It's just like, I don't want to be a traditional man. Yeah, I want to be a
But we can also build actual
woman, you would not even be here and talking.
One voice at a time,
you need a man to have a kid, so both of you build the kid.
That's not
If you
true.
are talking
Nowadays, you
on
don't
an
even need a man for
evolutionary
that.
standpoint, yes, you are correct.
You don't need a man for that. Nowadays,
You need a man semen.
nowadays, but nowadays,
You need sperm.
nobody needs you
you need
to have a
sperm.
kid.
You need sperm.
You need sperm.
Come on, you need sperm.
Yes, but what do you do with the sperm if you don't have a woman? Nothing.
Nothing's gonna happen.
The point is you need both parties.
Okay, see, ladies, you guys got so fucking triggered. You didn't hear what I said. I said women don't build anything. That's objectively true. You guys don't. Men
build
run 95% of the infrastructure in the world. The sewage, the electricity, the buildings that you enjoy, the internet, power, everything is run by men. Women don't build anything.
Makeup.
That's true.
You sound
Okay,
ridiculous.
but how was
How am I wrong?
society?
Hold on, stop. How am I wrong? How am I wrong? How do I sound ridiculous if it's objectively true?
Because how do you not see that women aren't building things in today's society?
What?
What are they building?
There's plenty of women doing any type of job.
Give us
Whether how many women do you see in construction?
Give us three. Not many.
They make up about
Give us
2% of the
three.
workforce in construction.
That's still a part of it.
That's 2%.
Whether it's a percentage or not.
That's 2%. That's a
Bro.
minority.
They are doing the office work.
Come
for the most part.
on. You know math, right? No. Oh, no, never mind.
Thank you for forgetting that for many
Now, I need you ladies. See, here's another thing with women, too. You
Women
guys
do
are
not
triggered
do
by the objective truth that isn't flattering.
No.
So, how am I wrong? How about you guys tell me, when you guys can tell me I'm a liar, then I'll be interested. What did I say that's a lie?
Nothing. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to be a snake, but I enjoy my role of not doing much. And
All right, there you go.
Yep.
And a lot of girls
she's
do
honest.
enjoy
I
it,
enjoy it.
but they're not gonna say
Okay,
the
so you
truth,
admit I was
like,
right, too.
Like, what is
what
is the
tiling pin,
problem?
no tiles no more?
Who's Tyler?
I
No,
mean,
I'm talking to her.
if I need to, I
Oh, if you
will.
need to.
If I need to, I will. And
you
I
won't.
just
But
and
you
I
won't,
love
yeah.
the fact that I know how to do it.
You know,
because
also
there's
it's
there's a lot of women that's my age or even older that if they was to have a hole in their wall, they don't know how to patch it up.
Facts.
If I decide that I want to break my closet down, extend the wall, and then close that area off, I'm able to do that by myself.
Tell 'em,
I
Queen.
don't need a man for it.
Facts.
Did a man teach me how to do it? Yes.
That's
and
the point.
I will
That's one
always
wall, though.
And your
I will
uncle has a
always
business
go.
doing it.
I would
The four
always
walls.
appreciate my uncle and my cousins for being there and teaching me how to do it side by
The
side.
point is that men build, women don't. That's my point.
Also,
That's
you
what
have
I'm
a
trying
choice
to
to
say.
That's fine.
And you have a choice to do it.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
All right, so anything, what was I wrong about? Anything was I wrong about?
I'm done with you.
See, here's the thing. Like,
No, you're a brick wall, yo, so it's not gonna change. I'm done.
That's okay. What did I say that was wrong?
What did you say that was wrong?
Yes.
Yeah, repeat it slower.
Okay, so my thing is that it's not about the way you ask a question is the issue, because you
It's
ask
how
me,
you say
oh
it,
well,
Myron,
what
my
am I doing?
feelings.
No, well, what am I saying is wrong? How did you just speak about women right then and there? Did you see how you inflicted that on the whole table because we
No,
just saw
it was
how
just
you
you.
were?
Because I said they don't build anything?
It goes beyond that, though. What else did you say? Because you kept going. We just only stopped to talk about that specific one. I can't remember all the things you said women can't do.
So you don't
but
even
there
remember.
was a whole list.
And you're mad.
She is on out, yeah.
Oh my God.
Give us one and then we'll move on. Just give us one.
Yeah, one.
I said women don't
we'll
build
move on.
anything, which is objectively true.
It is getting late, so we'll move on. Just give us one.
She tried with the Wi-Fi, and that was wrong. They don't even build that.
Respectfully,
GPS too.
I'm tired. I
Check
don't
out the
care,
GPS.
yo.
That's fine.
No,
All right,
well,
see,
no, hold on. You cared enough to interrupt. You cared enough to be rude. You cared enough to say you're not right here. And then I ask you, well, how am I not right? And then you can't tell me how I'm
Because
not
now
right.
we're circling the drain with you, yo. All you want to do is go in circles. So I'm not going to go in circles with you. I'm not in the business to do that. I may have sat on this podcast, but one thing
How
I'm
about
not
this
going to
then?
do is go
Let me
in
give you
circles
some
with
advice. Don't speak if you don't know what you're talking about then. How about that one? Okay? As someone who has a master's degree, that should know better, that should be a little bit. Who the fuck are you talking to?
That was so
Who
rude.
the fuck are you talking to?
That's so rude.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Oh shit! Peace and love, guys.
Cut it out.
No. You're being a
think
fucking.
you're-
I'm telling you that you're being a fucking bitch. You're stupid. You're not as intelligent as you think you are, and you're disrespectful. And someone's finally telling you that you're. Because you
Words
are.
mean nothing to me.
Good. How about
Goodbye.
these words? Get your ass up. Get the fuck up out of here.
Absolutely.
How about that one?
Yep. Get up,
Fucking rude ass
bitch.
bitches, man.
Sayonara.
This
All right,
Joe
booty
asshole.
bitch, get out. Let's go.
Holy shit,
Okay,
man.
you're a model
fuck
for a
up outta
fucking washboard, man. Let's go.
Incredible. And here's the thing. This is probably the first time in her life
Yeah.
a guy's told her,
Go
you're
ahead.
fucking
Let's
stupid.
go,
Because
man.
you are. You have a master's degree, don't know the First Amendment,
Let's
don't
go,
know the
man.
definition of
Don't argue,
misogyny,
man.
nothing.
I mean, we weren't rude to you, though.
Let's go.
He was rude to me.
After the
No,
fact.
you deserve to be rude too.
After the fact.
You're literally a
Yeah,
Get the
triggered.
fuck up out of here.
And girls, if you want to join her, go fucking leave, man. I don't give a fuck.
I'm enjoying myself.
All right.
Well, that's fine.
agreed,
Your bones aren't broken, but your brain definitely is. You're a fucking.
Yo, Frank.
When you run into someone who insists you're being closed-minded or going in circles, yet refuses to engage with basic biological facts or clearly explain their own position, that's usually a sign the conversation isn't actually about discussion. In situations like this, the issue isn't disagreement, it's a lack of willingness to engage honestly. In exchanges like the one Myron Gaines points out, the goal doesn't appear to be mutual understanding. Instead, it becomes about control, setting the terms of the conversation, dismissing opposing views outright, and demanding agreement rather than dialogue. That's not a debate, it's an attempt to shut one down. What makes this moment especially striking is that the individual involved is highly educated. Despite advanced credentials, she struggles to articulate or defend her claims when challenged. This raises an important point Myron often emphasizes. Formal education doesn't automatically translate into critical thinking, self-reflection, or openness to opposing ideas. In some cases, it can even reinforce rigid beliefs rather than challenge them. Ultimately, productive conversations require both sides to listen, respond, and justify their positions. When that doesn't happen, continuing the exchange serves no purpose. This clip highlights exactly that dynamic and why these debates often break down the way they do. Let me know in the comments what you thought about Myron Gaines' argument in this exchange. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.